little man. Gable. Come here, Gable. Hey. What? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah? Your belly fell? You made pee-pee? Did you make poopies too? Good morning, everybody. This is Amy with 100 Plus. Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. This is 4 pound. You want to come up? You do? Come on. You can come up. What? Do you want to come up with me? Come on. Okay. This is 4 pound little Gable. He was part of the hoarding situation. Remember, he was with Peanut and Poppy, who have been adopted. We have Hugo, we have Binky, Hudson, Nate, Arlo. Still have quite a few of these babies that need their forever loving homes. He is Velcro, complete Velcro. And he needs a lap, and he needs somebody with a secured Fort Knox fenced yard. All he wants to do is just be on top of you. He doesn't do this. I'm telling you, I was trying to get him to do this all day yesterday, and he would not. And then we have little Jonah. Jonah, what's going on with Gable this morning? He has so much to say. Tell him what you want. Say, I want, what do you want? A home? You want a home? Do you want a home? You do? You want a new mommy or daddy? No? Somebody that's home and works from home that you can just sit on their lap and give loving and kisses all day and night. This video makes him look so much bigger. I want you to imagine 4 pounds. So here's my hand, right? Look. Look, watch. Hello. One hand weighs 4 pounds of love. I know, baby. And he's starving for a person. He's begging for a person to love him for the rest of his life. He's probably about 3 or 4. I cannot put him with the others. Hi, baby. We have Hugo here right now at house 2. And he's going back to house 1 because he jumps, skates, and he beats up on Nate. So I had to separate. Sorry, the sun's pretty bright. I had to separate Hugo from Nate. So Hugo's been spending the weekend here with me at house 2. I have Gable, and then I have Binky in his own room because he too was beating up on Gable. So I don't know if it's this whole pack mode thing, but it really sucks because it kills me. Gable is in our bathroom right now, our big bathroom. He doesn't like to be alone. He just wants to be in love. Jamie Edwards, you have no idea. This dog is like worth a trip. Anybody that can offer this sweet little boy Gable, he's neutered, he's vaccinated, he's microchipped, he's great. Occasional accident, you have to understand that, coming from a boarding house. I put down a pee-pee pad or a washable pad, and he goes on there. Stop. You're so vocal today. What is going on? You say, I have so much to say, Amy. I'm just trying to tell everybody I'm here. I'm here. I know. I know you're so cute. I know it. I know it. I love you too. I love you, love you, love you. And I don't understand. Well, I do understand because we've had some interest in him. Go ahead. Go do your business. We've had some interest in him, but it's not the right house. It's not the right home, for sure. You want to walk around with me? Huh? And as you can see, Jonah had his breakfast, and he took his meds this morning. Jonah, we rescued. I'm not going to assume that anybody that's watching knows everything that's happening because it is a live video. Some people just jump on and don't even know our rescue. So I'll just kind of recap really quick. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. We are a 501c3 organization, animal rescue. We rescue every breed, every size, most critical, medical. As you can see, Little Jonah here is about 8. He was found on the side of the road. We received a plea for help from our friend, police officer, Detective Webb. He was covered in thousands and thousands of ticks. He has a ruptured disc. He's blind. Probably see a little bit of shadow. He has 2 hips that need to be replaced. He's had blood transfusions. And he's this baby right here, perfection. Absolute perfection. I wanted to also update everybody. Good boy, Gable. Gable. Come on, Gabe. Gable. Come on, come. Gable does not walk on a leash. So he will flip and roll because he's never been socialized or walked on a leash. So when people call me and they say, well, I have a nice apartment or a condo and a dog park in the area, it's not going to work. He needs his own home with a fenced yard where you can just take him out, where it's completely secured. As you can see, I'll show you every inch of our yard. This is the entire yard from the fence to the ground. There is no out, there is no hole. All of our gates are double secured. That's what this dog needs. He's 4 pounds. And we are not going to take a chance where a dog is going to slip out. We've had it happen before. So that is another reason we do not ship or transport out of state. We've had dogs returned. We've had calls, I can't keep the dog after a couple of days, weeks, 6 months, years later. We've had people reach out to us after they've adopted that they can no longer keep a dog. So call us OCD, I don't care. Yes, he can be trained to walk on a leash, but it has to be trained. He has to be trained in a yard because he won't walk. You can't take him on the street. So you have to have a fenced yard to practice and baby steps, and slowly, once he's confident with you as his new owner. You have to understand these dogs come from, these most unimaginable lives of hell. I mean, Gable, I know you look at him and you probably don't think so, but we did the live video of his rescue, and there were 14 dogs that were living in a house, if you want to call it that, in Miami, and there were literally like piles of feces and urine and thousands of cockroaches with no air conditioning and holes all over the house and the walls because the owner was mentally ill and he was very, very abusive. And we received a plea from a friend of ours. The family was desperately trying to find homes for these dogs. Now, these dogs have not been loved and cared for and socialized, so it makes it that much harder and that much work for our rescue organization to work with them day in and day out. I mean, they are terrified of everything. And Gable's actually one of the better ones. Poppy and Peanut, the 2 littles, were very fortunate. We had a wonderful, wonderful adopter, Lisa, and her husband. They gave those 2 the most amazing, amazing home. So this is what we aim for. Does he miss his friends to play with? He's great. He just wants a person. Would he like a little friend? Possibly. One that's not going to beat up on him like his brother. I had him, like I said, in the room with Binky, and Binky was beating him up. We had to go in. He was screaming and pull Binky off of him. So we're not putting him back in there. It was gut-wrenching. Poppy and Peanut, Lisa updates me all the time. How are they doing? They're doing like better than I could have ever dreamed of them doing. They're just living the life that we've dreamed for them to have. I'm just trying to read, so I'm getting out of the sun so I can see better. Let's see. I don't know. I think he's like a little long-haired Chihuahua, 4 pounds. That's his full size, 4.2 pounds. He's not going to get any bigger. Good morning. Brenna is with Nicholas. Nicholas reached out to me, wanted me to come back over and do another video to try to promote her and get her a potential new forever home because he's not keeping her. So once I can get a minute to breathe, then I will absolutely be going over there and doing another video. Angelo, thank you. listen, and I know everybody's so invested. So this is a good time and great opportunity for me to give you some updates while I'm getting all the dogs out. Angelo, as you know, we brought him immediately to the 24-hour animal hospital, and I've been conversing back and forth with the doctor, Dr. Trow, Dr. Worley, and that massive, massive tumor. I have a picture. I can't share it with you while I'm doing this video, but he went in for surgery. They removed the massive tumor. He is now neutered. He is heartworm positive, which is extremely sad. He's a little wobbly on his feet, so we would, there's another thing. We're supposed to be breaking him out of the hospital Monday or Tuesday. We really need a place for him. I need a foster. I need help so desperately that I can't even elaborate to you. We are just bursting at the seams. We're juggling. We're trying to put a dog in a bathroom next door. I mean, we need fosters. If there's anybody out there that has, the ability to help us out, please reach out at 100 plus. I'm waiting for the pathology test to come back from the hospital to see if it's cancer. It possibly could be. I don't know, but whatever time he has, we need a foster. Uno the cat is doing well. They are working on a loving home or foster. So a foster, actually. He still needs a forever home, but nobody has stepped up to give little Uno. You want to come up? You can't have my coffee. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for the loving. You want to be under videos again? All he wants is my love. That's it. He just wants to curl up. You're going to slip? Say hi. That's all he wants. Yeah, Brenda's a 10-year-old. It didn't work out with our previous adopter. He was very depressed. She didn't want to be friends with him, and she wanted to be the boss, and it made him, Shane, who's now Brody, he was hiding in the closet. Since she was picked up by Jesse, we updated that. You might have missed it. He went back to the neighbor, Nicholas, who had originally reached out to me for help and assistance with Brenna. Huskies were adopted, honey. They both were separately adopted. They did not get returned to the owner. The Rottweiler, I did an update on our page. At this moment, from the second I was there with the police officers, the Rottweiler was brought into, I think, a house next door to their aunt's house. The dog, the Rottie, is inside. We've had people go back and look. The dog is not outside. We can't do anything. We received a report and a response from the supervisor, Philip, from Broward Animal Care and Control, and basically they're saying that that was not mange, that it was sand on his face, which possibly could well be. I only know that as close as I could get, is what I reported, and the pictures I showed you. So they said it was sand. The living conditions are absolutely not acceptable. So, once they put that dog back out there and they force that dog to live like that again, then we got a serious problem. I will also tell you that I received some very, very disturbing news, that the same owners of the Rottweiler, there is a owner of a business behind that home across the canal, and he and I spoke yesterday. I'm actually going to meet with him on Monday, and he claims that they had a pit bull prior to the Rottweiler that lived the same way, outside 24/7, had to endure all the elements of the heat and the sun and the rain, and was told that the pit bull died, and they buried the pit bull in their yard. So that's what I got from a business owner that said he witnessed this day in and day out. So I need to go and meet with him on Monday. I don't know how or if this will affect the case, but that's my plan on Monday. Did you email? It is heartbreaking. Susan Asowich, I just want to say, mwah, I love you. Susan came by yesterday morning while I was so frazzled. I had so much going on, and it's a lot. Shelly and Keith, I love you guys for all you do with this house, because they are here 5 days, 5 nights, and 24/7 around the clock. I cover Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday until they come back. And let me tell you something, I am wiped. Jumped in a tub this morning, just threw my stuff together, got back here after leaving here at midnight last night, came back at 6:37, just cleaning and feeding and meds and getting everybody out, cleaning the yard, picking up the poop, and it gets hot fast, so it is a lot of work. And then not to mention all the love that you put in to these dogs, you know, that alone is a job. So thank you, Shelley and Keith, for all you do. All my volunteers that come here that cover the night shifts for me and spend, you know, hours working and socializing these dogs. I can't thank you enough. And then, of course, all of you, our supporters that are right there for us when we need you. So Susan came by yesterday, Susan Asewich, and she brought me all kinds of treats and goodies and food and a generous donation of $300. Susan, thank you. It's going to go so far. So from our hearts, I know if Shelley and Keith could be on here, they'd be, you know how much they love. We all love and appreciate you. So I just wanted to say thank you. For all of you that donate monthly to allow us to contribute to help us keep these 2 rescue houses going, it's a lot. I just want to say thank you. You can go to our website. It's 100plusabandoneddogs.org. You can make a one-time donation, or you can set up a monthly donation. You can do $1, $2, and trust me when I tell you, it adds up. So we're always, you know, struggling. And don't forget, we've got this COVID and this pandemic. Texts coming in about bully breeds that are abandoned and suffering. I have no room. I have no place for another dog. I can't go out and take another dog. We're done until we can move some of these dogs and get them adopted. Again, I still have Angelo at the hospital that's being released. I have nowhere to put him. Every room is spoken for. So we need fosters. We need donations. Right now is what we need is fosters and donations. And adopters. That's what we need desperately. So if you can help in any way, the phone service, Wi-Fi, horrible. There. Am I not clear on this video? I don't know what you're saying. Is this video not clear? Yes, Jamie Valcourt. Good morning, Jamie. Jamie and Stacy do Jamie's Jewelry Made with Love. You all may know or you may not know. It's a Facebook page, Jamie's Jewelry Made with Love. All the bracelets that they make are so beautiful. They're personalized with names of your dogs, any dog, any saying you want. All proceeds, 100% go to our rescue. Thank you for the clear. Hi, Terry Hartfield. How are you? My Terry Hatfield friend. Thank you. I still am using all your wonderful goodies that you sent to me, so thank you for that. Just seeing some names on here. I don't really get to very clear. Wonderful. I'm clear in Delray. Hi, Sue from Delray. Yvonne, hello. Would help foster, live in New Jersey. Yeah, it's not going to help, and I appreciate your offer, but it needs to be here. You need to be local. Hi, Jamie. Someone wants to foster or adopt Brenna. I've been reaching out to you. I don't know, you know, I keep getting, like, when you guys post this, so you have to understand that under these videos that I do, you will see people all day long. I'll take the dog. I want the dog. Trust me when I tell you, 99.9% of the time, we never hear from them. They never follow through. We will go back and respond. They don't respond back to us. A lot of people say things and never follow through. So trust me when I tell you, if somebody really wants to adopt or foster, they're going to send us an email. They're going to call. We're going to reach out. If it's a fit, we're going to get a dog in the house. If we don't hear from them, if they don't reach out, or if it's not a fit, it's not going to happen. So I get a lot of people on here and they say the right thing and everything you think you want to hear, and then I call them and it's a nightmare or a shit show when I tell you. Trust our judgment. We know what we're doing, but we do appreciate you looking out. So if you do see somebody saying, you know, I want this dog, I want that dog, you can absolutely go underneath and you can put our Gmail. I'm trying not to put the 877 number up because that 877 number is connected to my personal cell phone. It's one line. So if you can imagine the amount of calls that come in, only I answer the calls. Me. Solo. I am so overwhelmed. I can't breathe. I can't take a shower or a bath in peace if I don't take my phone in the room with me. I come out and I've missed probably 10 to 20 calls. So between phone calls, emails, which Zoe helps me with the emails, and getting back to potential adopters or fosters. There's a lot of things that only I can do and I can answer. With me overseeing every foster, every dog, every medical, every bill. As you can hear, I'm getting choked up because it stresses me to the max. It's extremely overwhelming. So there are times when I know I need to take a step back and I need to take a break. After almost 9 years, I'm still trying to do that, and it is not easy. The only way to make it a lighter and less stressful is to take in less animals, and that's really hard for me. When I know that there's an animal in need, it's really hard for me. So, and it's hard for my team because everybody wants to. I hate Messenger. My personal Messenger on my personal Facebook page, I don't even want to look at it because I have probably like 1,000 plus literally messages. I cannot. I will not. I can't. And then we have a private messenger on 100 plus page that I need to answer everybody. And if any of you send messages through our private messenger on 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida, you are going to know that we are pretty damn good at responding back to you. Yes, I'm wearing myself out. I'm tired. I'm extremely tired. I need to find a balance. My whole team needs to find a balance, but me more so. Shelly and Keith too. It's a lot, so I'm doing the best. Yep, doing the best I can. Connor is doing amazing. He doesn't want to come out. He doesn't. I took him out this morning. He did his business. He walks right back to the door. He's got a taste of the good life. Princess is fantastic. She's done her surgery. The tumor was benign. She had 2 teeth extracted. She had a cleaning. Her breath doesn't stink anymore. She is with Zoe right now, and we had a meet and greet. So we have some possibly amazing news for you on little Princess. She was here the other day. Hello, Australia. Hello. Lauren Smith, you've always answered me very quickly. Well, thank you for that. Dawn Valentino, I already updated on Angela. You can go back and listen. I'm not going to repeat. I understand some people jump on after I've started this video. Mac is phenomenal. He's doing great. I spoke to Mommy Wendy, who has our Simba. Gable, come here. Gable, come on, up. That was fast. He likes coffee, apparently. I'm saving money. So Shelly and I ordered a Nespresso machine because when I went to our adopter to adopt Otto with Judy, she introduced me to her Nespresso machine. So we ordered an espresso machine, and we are doing the strongest shots of the espresso in coffee with sugar and my God, iced coffee. So we're saving money. We're not going to Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. We're saving a lot of money. And it's yummy. Hi, Amy from Illinois. Good morning. Hi, Kim Ryan. We are in Fort Lauderdale. Yes. I actually have chocolate strawberry mixed in here with some sugar, 5 sugars. Talk about needing a rush for the morning to get going. And I am already starting to sweat. It's getting hot. So right now, guys, what we need most is we need donations of money. We need fosters. We always need things for our rescue houses, such as laundry detergent, paper towels, toilet paper, coffee. What else do we need? Always need washable pee-pee pads. We go through those. We like those. We just kind of put those big round washable pads down and then, throw them in the washing machine. We are set for pee-pee pads right now. We can always use Amazon gift cards. We can always use Publix gift cards because we are going shopping a lot for chicken, for vegetables, for Wilbur's. And yeah, that's another thing. So last night I was pretty upset, almost in tears. But Wilbur's has become a little naughty, and we've been doing a lot of research. He is showing he's alpha. He's charging people that come here, and he's even nipping. So Carol was here last night, and he did it to her. I nipped it, talking about Wilbur. He did it to Colleen. He did it to Zoe's sister that was visiting, Zoe's son. He did it to the electrician. Yeah. He has not done it to me. He has not done it to Shelley or Keith. Leslie was here the other night, and she was kneeling down, and he charged her and knocked her over. He's neutered. He was neutered as a baby. I can't imagine putting him out on a farm, and I can't. It's just, I can't. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give him away. I love him. He loves his room. He loves his fluffy beds. He loves his blankets. Lori Summers, I know he did it to Carol last night. He never did it to Lori Summers. I've been doing a lot of reading, and we have to basically show him that we are alpha. I need to get a board, a wood board almost, and they're saying, wear like rubber boots, because the pigs can do some serious damage. So I need to show him, Wilbur is our pig. We got him as a tiny piglet at 6-7 pounds. And we need to do some heavy-duty training. And we need to show him that we are alpha and we can't back down. So they're saying a big tap, from what I'm reading and watching, we need to do like a hard tap behind the ear. We need to, a stern tap on his snout, push him back, and we need to challenge him. If we show him that he can push us around, he's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. So we need to show him that we are boss. And I have to work it out. I have to work it out. So it's really affecting me, because I took ownership of him, and I want to keep him. And I want him to be my family pet, which means he's going to be coming to my home eventually. And he can no longer be with Bryson. He's way too strong. He's too big. Bryson and him were together maybe a few weeks ago, and he might have thought he was playing, but he charged Bryson. And he didn't try to bite Bryson, but Bryson screamed. He could throw Bryson in the air. And Bryson is 10 pounds, and Wilbur is now going on 60 pounds. So I need to really work with him. I know I've got to work with it. I've got to work with him. So he has the yard. He can be out here as often as he wants. He has his own, we take him out. He can stay out here. We have 2 pools for him. We make a games with him. Try to keep his mind busy. We have his side yard that we built for him. He could stay out here all day if he wanted, and he could root. He doesn't want to. He wants to come back inside. He only wants to be out here for a short time. He wants to be in his bed. He loves to cover himself with his blankets. So I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I'm going to be looking into possibly getting a trainer. I give him so much food. I mean, he's getting, his pellets every morning, and he gets massive amounts of vegetables and treats throughout the entire day of vegetables. I'm not giving him any more fruit because I thought maybe it was the sugar. I don't want to get rid of him. He can't play with Bryson anymore. No, I'm gonna actually. Carol and I were talking about it last night. But every video we watched and every thing we read, it can be worked out, and they just, I'm trying to read, they just need serious training, and we need to show him that, you know, we are alpha and he's not going to win with us. We need to push back. They said, you need, like you see with pigs on a farm or sanctuary, I don't know if you've seen, but I will tell you what we've seen just from visiting and watching. Even Little Bear, you know, when Chris brought Cinderella, of course we're all like, oh my God, you know, look at the pigs came out and they were kind of challenging her and pushing her around, and they're showing who's boss. And that's how they, you know, basically establish I guess their pecking order, like a dog, like dogs. So I'm going to reach out to the vet. I'm going to reach out to Chris, and I spoke to TK's trainer. She doesn't do pigs. She had a pig, but I really need somebody that specializes, just to come here one time and give us the tools, and then we need to be extremely diligent and really work with him, because I need to do what I need to do and give it 1,000,000%. If he's not happy here and this is not the right place for him, then, you know, if with training and being consistent, if in time, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if it's not the right fit, then I will have to rethink and, you know, cross that bridge when I get to it. But for right now, we're 100% committed. Tiffany's watching. What's up? No, I need you to get Hugo back over there. Today's Saturday. What? I'm sorry?
Oh, wait, no, I can put him in the bathroom.
Right. So if you can come over, he's... Thank you. Gable, that's Tiffany. That's Tiffy. You know Tiffany. Listen, guys, if you can't even imagine, you know how much I love Wilbur. I don't even want to talk about it, because Carol and I were talking about it, and we're like, we're going to work it out. You know, we're going to work it out. We're going to train, and we're going to do whatever it takes. You know, listen, I am never one to say that I know it all. And, you know, Chris told me from Little Bear, who I very much respect and admire. You know, I was thinking about it last night. He told me, he's like, when I said I was going to keep him when he was a baby, excuse me, I'm just trying to get a bag here. He said, be prepared for him to bite. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Okay, Chris. Maybe we can get some training and some pointers, because we love him and we want him to be happy, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can for him. Rodney's doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And Wilbur has even challenged me, you know, like he'll like push me and root me, and sometimes he, you know, comes and tries to kind of like nibble, and I thought it was a love nibble. He hasn't bitten me, but if I did not show him, stop it, Gable. If I did not show him that I was the boss, he'd probably do the same thing to me. So anyway, there's my update for this beautiful Saturday. I'm going to get these two in and get some more babies out. Wolfie needs to come out. Come here, Gable. Come here. Let's do you first, okay? Let's do you first. I'm coming, Jonah. You're next, baby boy. Wow, you got some really good time out, huh? Hold on. Look how good Mama Amy is, huh? Multitask. So you want to see how full we are. Got little Gable. Okay, Gabe. Got more chicken you need to eat. Oh, Gable. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Good boy. There's Gable's spot. Get Jonah. Let's kind of give you an idea. Jonah, where are you, boo-boys? Jonah! Jonah! There you are. Hi, baby. Come on, let's go get some water. I got you. Good job. Good job. Yes, you like your little rides, huh? You love when mamas pick you up. You guys dizzy yet? Hi, Connor. All right, there you go. Lay down, Boo-Boo. You want some water? You want some water, honey? Here. Here. Come here. Eat your drinks. Good job. Good job, Jonah. Jonah looks great. He's filling in. Actually, a week from tomorrow we're bringing Jonah to the Miami Dr. DePompa, and he's having back surgery. Good job. Drink up. Hydrate, hydrate. Good job, sweetheart. Yep, lay down in your beds. Go ahead. Jonah was in the bathroom, and it's called just juggling, because Jonah was in the bathroom and Gable was in the pen, and Gable can jump this pen. So we would put Gable in his pen, and then we would see Gable basically running all around the house. Hi, Connor. And as you can see, Connor has his spot. Connor had a little meet and greet yesterday, huh, baby? So we'll see what happens with Connor. And we have Bobby and Romeo in this room, which they'll start barking. Right now, I have Hugo, part of the Hoarding, in Shell and Keith's room, and I have to close the door. I have TV on for him because he can jump baby gates and he can jump pens. And then, of course, we have our Bryson and our Waldo, who are going to be our forever babies, right? Carol's so in love with you, Bryson. All she did was talk about you all night long. All night long, it's all she talked about. Do you know, Bryson, you know, Mommy Carol loves you so much. It's all she was talking about. Yeah. You listening to John Denver? Yeah. Bye. Hi, Bri. Hi. Waldo, where's your brothers? Where's your brother and your best friend? You doing downward doggy? And there's our little Waldo. They love each other so much. Carol came out of the room. She was cuddling with them last night. And she's like, oh my God, Amy, these two are like the best. And they love each other so much. They were resting across her. They both had their heads on each other. They're just such a love affair with these two. So there's our Bryson and our Waldo that are staying. They'll be our dogs. Over here, I just cleaned up his room. This is Binky. Shut the tree up. And he just barks and barks at me. Hi, Binky. Hi, Binky. Hi, buddy. Uncle Keith is coming back today. You get to spend time with your favorite person because you don't like me. I know you're so scared. I would never hurt you, baby. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Binky. I'm sorry. So I just cleaned up his room. He had breakfast, and he won't come out of his room for me. And so he pee-pees and poo-poos on washable pads. So sad. I can't get him out of his room. He doesn't want to come out. We all tried yesterday. Wilbur is sleeping. And this little brat, Wolfie, this one doesn't stop. He's so smart. Get back. Get back, Wolfie. Wolfie. Wait. Come here. I know. Stop. Bryson, don't even do it. Bryson, no. Every time I walk by, he goes crazy. Wait. And the reason I put, come here, come here, I put the slip lead on is because I don't want him charging or just running around the house. I like to have control of him, to show him that I'm in control of him. Good job, Wolfie. Go run around. And Wolfie, we're going to start working. He's amazing. He's so freaking smart and loving. He's another little alpha. We rescued him from the Miami-Dade kill shelter. He was surrendered by his owner. He was completely matted and neglected. And we had him groomed. We had him neutered because the shelter didn't neuter him. We had his teeth done, $1,200. Had some extractions and cleaning. And he's another one. You have to show this dog, Wolfie, that you are alpha, or he will show you he's alpha and bite. Right? You love me. You love Shelly and Keith. You love Tiffany. You've been good with Zoe. You've been good with Leslie. You've been good with Lori. It just has to be somebody that understands and shows him that he's completely potty trained. I know you don't believe it, because when he comes out here and smells all these smells, he does all of his marking and his peeing. He never pees or poops in his room. He's not destructive. He doesn't want to be contained. He wants to be on you, on your lap. He wants to be with you, follow you. He loves car rides. He loves to go for walks. You drove me so crazy to get you outside, and now you're going to the door. Wolfie, come on. Come over here. So when he shows any kind, which he hasn't with me, but any sign that he thinks he's boss, I let him know that I'm boss. And he backs down. Wolfie! Wolfie! Come on. Up, up. Up, 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 up. No, on my lap. Come up on my lap. Wolfie, come. Wolfie. Here. Wolfie. Hey. Come here. Here. Come here. I want to show everybody how smart you are, Wolfie. Wolfie, here. Sit. 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 You want to dance? Up. Dance. Good job. Dance. Come on. Keep going. I'm going to get you a treat. Up. Sit. Oh, dance, dance, dance. Good boy, Wolfie. Good job. We're going to get you good treats when you get in the house, okay? He listens to me. He does listen, except he does not like to be contained in that room. I don't blame him. He wants to be free. They don't get it. They don't get it. So anybody that calls and thinks, oh, I want this adorable little dog, and no, you need to understand these dogs come with baggage. They have been let down by humanity. So, you know, there's going to be issues. We all have our own baggage, our own issues. We are all products of our environment. So I want you to remember that. You are, I am, every one of us is a work in progress. Nobody is perfect. We are on this journey of life, and we learn something new every day. We will make mistakes. Hopefully we learn from them and don't keep repeating them, because I'll tell you now, if you make a mistake and you learn from it quick and you don't repeat it, you're ahead of the game. Ain't the truth, right? Like I always say, like if I make a mistake and I really got it and I get it, you know what? And I don't repeat it, I am so proud of myself, because I don't want to be that person where I make a mistake and then I make it again and I didn't think it through and something bad happens. Then I beat myself up. Like, oh my, why didn't I think it through before I did that? Because that is the worst feeling. When you know if you did something different and you already had the tools and knew what you should have done, but just acted and didn't think, you screw yourself and you can hurt other people. So, oh guys, all of the updates. I've been updating. Good morning from UK, Mary Jane. How did I start this? I started it in, 2011. I was asked to come feed some hungry dogs in the Everglades of Miami. And I went out. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. Oh, good poopy. dogs surrounding the car, wanting to jump in the car. I'm like, whose dogs are these? They're like, nobody's. So I started, if you go back, you can actually look at our YouTube where all the videos are from that year. And I did not live because there were no live. There was not even phone videos at that time. I used to use this little flip camera, and I would take videos, and then I would come home and spend hours at my house and upload them to the computer and make videos with music. And I used to go out, and I started building with this Facebook page of awareness. We were on the news all the time. The news crews were reaching out back then and following us and coming out with their cameras. We were on the front page of Sun Sentinel and every news station. The National Enquirer did a story which was kind of comical. We always say, news and awareness. The news is a tool. It's a tool. It's created to educate, bring awareness to the public. So if we have that opportunity to have that and use it, hell yeah, we're going to use it. Absolutely. We're very blessed. A lot of times we don't even reach out. They reach out to us. So I started the rescue, and then I started, sharing the rescues. And before I knew it, I would have people from all out of state coming in, getting hotel rooms. There would be literally picture 200 people signing up to go on a rescue with me, and it was I'd have everybody meet at a Barnes and Noble down in Kendall, Miami. I'd make everybody sign a release form. I told them, if you lose us, then you can't call me because there's no addresses. It's all dirt roads. When our team went out, we would see dogs everywhere, and we would just jump into rescue mode. We would come back with 18, 20, 30 dogs at one rescue. So we would try to collect donations prior because we knew we didn't have any rescue houses at that time. Everything was at the vet. Everything was in boarding. We had our volunteers going to the vet's office to spend time with them. So all the rescue missions are on our YouTube. Majority, almost all of them, the Redlands, Cutler Bay. And as we started growing and really growing, I basically was reaching out to the commissioners, going to different meetings, fighting for the new shelter that we have right now. I was a part of that. Hey, did you just pee in my cup? Did protests outside the government building to, win and be heard. Just so many things, guys, over the past almost 9 years. And it's been nonstop for 9 years. No vacations, no breaks, no nothing. Fighting for the underdog, fighting for the abused dog. But yeah, if you have time, go look at our YouTube. You can actually go to our website at 100plus, abandoneddogs.org. You can click the YouTube, which Tammy does an amazing job uploading. Thank you, Tammy. That's a job in itself. And you can go back all the way from when I started and watch these amazing rescue missions. And you'll see 200 to 300 people at a pop coming down. And then what I had to do was cut it off because it was way too overwhelming. People were getting pissed at me because I told them, listen, you're talking 200 people. And if you come out here, we know what we can pick up. We know how many dogs the animal hospitals have space for. If you pick up a dog, be prepared to take it home and take care of it. That's how many dogs are out there right now. That's basically how it ended up. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Or we would get calls because we were so big. People knew what we were doing, and they would call us. And we would drive down there with thousands and thousands of pounds of food. We would show literally going to people's homes that have nothing and dropping off bags and bags of food to feed their dogs, their cats. Also ordering hay for the horses because there's so many horse slaughter farms out there, and cockfighting and dog fighting. I can't even, I could do this. I could probably spend a year telling you. There's so much to share. I wish I had written it down. I mean, I guess my journal are my videos, but I wish I'd written it down. It would have made a great book. We've been attacked by people on social media, people that never even met us, don't know us. We've gone after people for trying to steal our rescue name. We had to take them to court, and we won. We've had other rescues trash us because they call me the media whore, or, you know, then I have the same people that after, you know, a year or two, they're trying to make nicey nice, and you do such an amazing job, and I wish I could do the videos like you. Anybody can do these videos. Anybody can do this if they want to. Everybody has their thing, you know, everybody has their thing. So, yeah, I don't have time for a book. I don't have time for anything. It goes on and on. But anyway, I think I've taken up enough time on this Saturday morning. She's a want-to-be know-it-all. Margot, I don't know who Margot is. Is there somebody on here saying something nasty? Because if there is, let me know. I just will block and delete. You need a TLC show. You know, we actually had a reality show wanting to do our rescue on a reality show. We met with them. We Skyped with them, Carol and I, and we decided no. They wanted to come into our home. They wanted to follow us around inside our home, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm like, as it is, we have no life and no privacy. So if you want to follow us around rescue, that's fine. So we declined. We did not want to do that. We don't want anybody in our home. It's enough. There's no life as it is. Everything is as you see. It's so hot. Yes, there's a lot. Mickey, there's so many dogs. So what I was going to tell you was, you know, when I first started, it was always Miami, 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 and, you know, the Redlands and Cutler Bay, Naranja, Liberty City, Opa-locka. And as we've grown, I hate to say it, Broward County is the new Miami. And Broward County is very bad. Very, very bad. It's working its way up here. So we're dealing with a severe mentality war. It is just as bad as it was then. The shelter is definitely so much better. This is my opinion, my experience. Are there a lot of things that are wrong? Absolutely. But I will say Miami-Dade shelter is much, much better. Broward Animal Care and Control is a shithole, and it is probably one of the worst that I've ever seen. They have still not opened their doors. They had a protest out there the other day. I wanted to be there, but I couldn't because it was on a day that I was covering the house. I believe it was Saturday, or Friday or Saturday, and they are killing and killing and killing, and nobody is even allowed in the shelter. So Broward Animal Care and Adoption, you need to get your shit together for all the commissioners, animal control. It is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. These poor dogs are not even getting a chance. They're not even, I can't even rescue from Broward Kill Shelter because they don't send out any emails with any dogs or cats in needs. They do not even have a Facebook page where anybody works at, like, Urgent Dogs of Miami-Dade. There's a page, and these people are not part of the shelter, but they put out the dogs, the videos. People go to the shelter like we did, show the dogs, show the ID, do the videos. They do this to network the dogs and get them out. That's how we, as a rescue, save so many dogs from Miami-Dade. If you notice, we'll show you the videos of the dogs we're going to get. Those are from volunteers that are at the shelter, put them out on social media, so rescues like us, our heart, it breaks our heart, pulls at our heartstrings, just like we pull at your heartstrings, and we go and save the dog. Then we, in return, put it up on our page, pull at your heartstrings, beg for money, because as you know, we can't get a dog out of a shelter these days and spend less than $2,000 to $5,000, and our adoption fee is $250, and it stays the same no matter what we put into the dog. We could put 20, 30, 40, 50 grand into a dog, literally, for surgeries and everything else. And look at Elijah. Look at all that we put into Elijah, right? And Shane. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Disco, and the adoption fee is $250. So I can honestly say we are a rescue, and I can't speak for anybody else, but I can tell you that I am so proud of our rescue organization, and every single person, they reach out, they call. People tell me they run into people that they're like, 100 plus is the most amazing rescue. They go above like nobody does, no other rescue that they see that is so transparent, that shows live videos you can't edit. If we like we did with Shane, and we were doing the Brenna, and then we walk in and everything's great, and then all of a sudden it goes bad, you see it. You see everything. We can't make shit up. We can't delete. We can't edit. It's raw. You get to see everything. You're asking me, I'm doing an update right now on a Saturday morning. I am updating you on every dog. Any dog you've donated, or you have donated or invested in emotionally, and you ask for an update, you're getting an update. You're not only going to get a verbal, but I try to do as many updates on our page with photos, videos. I mean, it is a lot of work, but I feel that with... What's up, buddy? Come here. What are you barking at? What, Wolfie? You want to go back in? Do you want to go back in? What do you want? I feel when you are that invested and you donate, you deserve that. You deserve that. Right? Tell him. Transparency. Yeah. I don't know if you're barking. He's here a dog, don't you? All right, guys. I'm winded. I'm already exhausted, and it's only, I don't even know what time it is. It's early. I've got Tiffany coming over here to get Hugo to bring him back to Rescue House 1 to put him in the bathroom, because Hugo, who's sweet as sugar, he can't be in a pen. He jumps it. He jumps a baby gate. I had him with his pack, and he kept going after Nate. On the videos, I could see him beating up Nate, and Nate was screaming. So we tried to divide the room, and we couldn't, so I need to figure out a way to divide that room. But for now, he has to go in the bathroom because Shelly and Keith will be back, and they need their room back. So I got a lot to do today. Baby Judah, I did a video. Oh my God. He is with our previous adopter times 7 or 8. Stephanie from Port St. Lucie, and Brian, her husband. Oh my God, the best, the best, the best. Judah is having the time of his life. He's so big. He's so tall. He is so happy. It just, I can't even tell you. And she did a video the other day, Stephanie, of Judah. If you remember, Judah came in with that nasty tumor, and he was emaciated, and we thought he was a senior dog. He was found on the side of the road. He is living the dream. We will be trying to find the time to go to Port St. Lucie so we can visit with Stephanie and Brian and Judah. Shelly and Keith will come, of course, because they brought him back to life with all the love. Bringing him home when they went home with Princess, and just feeding him and meds, and we are so blessed to have the most amazing team here. Honestly, so invested. I don't know what I would do without my amazing 100 plus team. And I'm not going to start mentioning names, because then if I leave one name out, I'm going to feel like crap. So I love you guys and appreciate you. You know who you are. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you for always, always, always being there. If you have any questions, honestly, just send an email. It just, you know, we even if you send us a message and you're just like shooting the shit, try to refrain, just because we want to answer every message, and it takes time away from us. So message us if it's something important, if you have a question, just to say hi or ask me for an update on a dog through private messenger. Guys, I'm not going to answer because we do these videos. You need to stay posted and tuned to this page. You know, I mean, we'll get to it, but we're not going to be jumping on and answering so quickly because we have so much going on. Arlo is next door. Nate is next door. Hudson is next door. Hugo's going back. Senna's doing awesome. So she has somebody very interested in her, and we're just one day at a time right now. But she's doing amazing. Red has nobody. Gage and Godiva are doing phenomenal with Dan, and you guys are asking the same questions. You're gonna have to go all the way back and listen to this video. Brenna, Uno already talked about it. I could be on here forever. Again, Peanut. See, you're asking all the same. Cindy Lou's great. Thank you. That's a new one, Sandra. Cindy Lou is with Zoe. Her hair's growing in. She's going to be getting spayed once, I think it's either this coming week. And who else does she have? Cindy Lou. Oh, Fannie. Fannie is a little Jack Russell. Fannie is in stage 3 kidney failure. So she's a little senior. We were going to do a little dental, but we're not doing any surgery. She's spayed. She's potty trained. She's so sweet. She's an older girl. She's adorable, dog friendly. We are looking for a hospice foster for Fannie because we're not going to, I mean, unless somebody wants to adopt her, but she's in stage 3 kidney. I need somebody, please, I'm begging of you, for this little tiny baby girl. She's a little Jack Russell. Very sweet and dog friendly. There's not a mean bone in her body. She was found abandoned. We took her in, and Sam and Susie are still next door, no interest. Iggy did not come back, the iguana. So we need a hospice foster, please, for Fannie. She's so easy, but we need somebody. We'll cover all the medical, any food. We just want somebody that can love her and just give her the time. So she has that person. Please, if anybody has any room in their heart or home, please reach out to me. Please. Let's show Fannie that we're better than her last person that dumped her on the street. We will pay for everything. Nothing will, you don't have to pay for a thing. We just want her to have that home. There's got to be somebody within local here. Reach out to us if you can help with Fannie. 100 plus abandoned dogs at gmail.com. 100 plus abandoned dogs at gmail.com. If you can help, please. We need a hospice foster for Fannie, please. What happened to the cat that was trapped on the property? I don't know what cat you're talking about. We've had a couple of cats. One of the cats that Tiffany brought in, he was feral. He was euthanized. He was sick. The little kitten that Tiffany picked up the other day went home with Jennifer Keys' family, a previous adopter, and apparently started seizing, was in the hospital. Jennifer put her fingers in his mouth and she got bit, so she's doing rabies shots. That's what the hospital told her, which we were like, oh no. And then we just had a call about 2 little white 2-week-old kittens in a bush with no mommy or no nothing. They would be dead. Thank God for Jessie is fostering right now and bottle feeding. Hi. You got him? Or not yet? Okay. So that's that. We get a lot going on. It's a long video. So thanks for listening. Hope I didn't bore you too much. Spencer, you say you'll take Fannie. Where are you located? Spencer, Carolyn. I don't know where you are, but if you are local, see what I mean? I'll take Fannie. And this could be somebody that lives in UK, Michigan, out of state. We don't ship. We need somebody here. If you can help with Fannie, Spencer, please reach out to me at 100 plus abandoned dogs at gmail.com. And so here's a perfect example. Look. What you doing there, Wolfie? What you got?
I know I smell like all the other dogs.
Oh.
I know.
Mr. Personality. Just have to show him who's boss.
Hey there, Boo-Boo. Who's the best boy?
I still wouldn't put my face towards this. You're the same as... You guys are all the same. There's Wolfie. Mr. Aggressive, huh? Just takes the right person. Right, Wolfie? Tell everybody. See, I know what I'm doing. I'm not stupid. You get the fly? Is that the fly? See, I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing, Amy. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't stay here. I got news for you.
You can't come home with me.
And you can't come home with Tiffany. You'll be dead. And you can't come home with me. What do you want to know? Wilbur is great. Wilbur is a challenge.
Wilbur's turning into a toddler.
Yeah, and I need to nip it. I need to nip it. We're doing a lot of reading, and it can become a problem if I don't nip it and really work with him. Really work with him. He did it to Carol.
That's what a lot of people have said.
That's why they rehome pigs. Mm-hmm. But then you have the people.
Cute when they're small
But
and they get big.
the real owners and lovers of their pigs say, do not rehome, work through it. You can do this, you know? It's like a dog, Tiffany.
I know. Carol, not Carol. Dr. Cannon might know somebody because she was talking about pigs that
Really?
she knew.
Oh, that's right, because she does the horses.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to her. I just want somebody to come a couple times and show me the techniques, and we all need to follow it, because he's not done it to you.
No. And he never hardly sees me. He's
But
never charged.
but again, and they say when you're doing the training, you need to wear rubber boots and use the board, because they can grab your leg and pull and do some major damage.
He's got big teeth.
Big teeth. They look little to me, but I guess they're big. It's hard to see.
He's never done it to me.
No, but he did it to Carol, Colleen, Leslie
Carol?
last night. That's why I'm freaking out. I'm really upset. Hey, nice phone case. Love it. Got one like mine. Let me see.
I had to.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Oh.
Look, it's just a different, that's the same thing. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get Wolfie in, and she's going to get Hugo back to house one into the bathroom. It would be nice to have some fosters, guys. Angelo had his surgery to remove his tumor. You guys are asking the same questions. I updated on everything. He's neutered, he's heartworm positive, and now we got to figure out where I'm going to put Angelo, because I didn't want to leave him dying on the street, huh?
Is this the same live video you started at 8:30?
Yes, tell me to stop. I've got to stop.
Stop.
Can-
Nobody's going to be able to go back and watch.
Goodbye, everybody. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.